Hi, I'm Zoe and this is Jewel. Just a quick reminder that I'm not a professional horse trainer and anything you see in my videos is intended as a guide only. I always recommend advice from professional horse trainers. Have a great one, enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications to our channel. Drop a comment below, let us know what you'd like to see. G'day everyone, so today I'm just going to show you how I gave Jewel her first bath here with me, and let's go see how that goes. Okay, so all I'm doing here is just a game of follow me. I've actually covered this in a couple of videos now. This is something that we do to make catching and haltering Jewel a little bit easier at this early stage in her education. So just the concept of the follow me game is just so that it's Jewel's decision to join me and for me to halter her, as opposed to just marching up to her in the paddock and say, come on, let's go do something. Yeah, so don't worry, I did get Jewel wet starting at her feet and working up her legs. This is just so that her body has time to get used to the temperature of the water. It was actually quite a warm day when I filmed this, so it wasn't too bad on her, and I think probably offered a little bit of relief also. So for those new to the channel, Jewel's never actually had a bath here with me before. I believe she's been bathed before, just I don't know how successful that was, so I just went about this very slowly and just watching for those subtle cues as to how content she was and just going at her pace from there. Yeah, so just being Jewel's first bath, I wasn't too bothered about trying to do her face or her tail today. I was just focused on just trying to get the bulk of her clean and get her white coat and mane back to, well, white. So what you've seen in this video, it's pretty raw footage. I didn't cut out anything major, only just keeping the clips short so this video doesn't go for too long, as the overall process actually took me about an hour. Okay, so now I've got my pony wet, let's see about getting those soap suds going. As far as cleaning her mane is concerned, I found it easiest to get a small amount of shampoo in my hand, run it along the base of the mane, and then just rub backwards and forwards and really get that lather going. Being her first bath, I found it easiest not to use a bucket of soapy water and a sponge, rather just to use water as needed and just use small pumps of soap at a time and put it on the areas where I needed it to. Despite appearances, Jewel's hindquarters were the dirtiest part on her, closely followed by her mane. So what I did off camera was I washed her hindquarters a second time. I know plenty of you out there like to use sponges or mitts at a sort of like a scrubbing brush, but just at this stage of Jewel's education, I prefer to be a little bit more hands-on with her and really touch her and massage the soap into her. And for sensitive areas like her belly and her legs, this hands-on approach worked for us. So with her left side done, it's over to the right. Jewel had actually been rubbing on trees and rolling around on the ground quite a bit, so her wither area actually required more than one wash also. Okay, so with the bulk of Jewel now washed, let's go back up to the mane and see if we can get some more of that charcoal out. For those of you wondering about the charcoal, my property got pretty badly burnt in the 2019 New South Wales bushfires, and the horse paddock just happens to coincide with a lot of those burnt trees. Okay, and time for rinse off. As before, start with the feet and work your way up the legs before covering the rest of the body. So just like using the soap, I prefer to be very hands-on with Jewel, and so even rinsing the soap off her body, I prefer to use my hands. So while I do check on my horses every day, usually twice a day as well, this method also allows me to pick up on something I might have missed, and then I can treat it if I need to. So for those of you wondering about my little setup here, I've just got a 200 litre tank, which we've then fitted 2 to 3 taps onto to make it easier to use and fill up as well. It was then fitted with a little 12 volt garden feature pump, which then feeds the water through the upper tap, just halfway up there, and that gives me some powered water using a little car battery that's just sitting on the inside of the ute there. This enables me to use water with a little bit of flow to it before progressing her onto a regular garden hose with mains pressure.
Jewel, where have you been hiding your white mane?
That's the only thing with pintos. Everyone wants to see the white.
Yeah, you.
Or in Jewel's case, the lack of most of the time.
Yeah, you with white mane. Where's that been hiding, miss? Good girl. What? Soap to come out.
Unlike my dogs, washing the soap out of Jewel's coat took a little bit longer. It would seem it holds soap a little bit better.
And now you're my clean study home. Oh, sorry, Jewel.
Okay, and time for scraping. For those who don't know, there's actually a very good reason for this. And that is, if you leave water on a horse, his body heat will heat the water up and cause the horse to run hotter than he was previously.
It's white! Where have you been hiding the white fur?
Okay, and with scraping done, it's time for a quick towel dry before turning her out for some dinner. I don't think there's any real benefits for towel drying after using a scraper. It's just my personal preference just to get rid of the excess water so she dries a bit quicker. Okay, so here's a little before. And after. Thanks for watching. I hope you found some of this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions for me, drop a comment below and I'll answer them the best way I can in an upcoming Q&A.